Hi, everybody. This is Tammy Hines of Tammy Speaks, and I wanted to do a follow up video to my video that I happened on Wednesday or Thursday, and it was the encounter with the police, right? So I want to say that the police officer who stopped me probably had a different view of the encounter than I did. I haven't dealt with police in a long time in that fashion, and I think that it was just the cars. But what I want to do is say I have had more positive interactions with the police than negative. The police the police are there to support us, and we need to support them. So that video that I posted, I had so many inboxes about their personal encounter with the police, right? And getting stopped by the police is not a fun thing anyway. And everyone gave me their negative encounters with the police. It does happen, and it happens regularly. But I think I can safely say that more interactions with the police for a traffic stop are positive. Can we agree on that? And if not, okay, we can agree on it. I think it's our duty, just like I get a performance evaluation at work, I think it's our duty to let the police know what our encounters felt like, right? And it didn't feel good for me. It probably won't be the last time I get pulled over for something, not necessarily speeding or following too closely, none of that. But I wanted to kind of think of ways we could support the police because I need to respect them, but they need to respect us. They need to get to know who we are, just like we want to get to know who they are. So when I looked up ways to support the police, uh, it didn't have a lot of choices that I might not have already tried, like paying for their tab. They should be paying for my tab. You know, they have a hard job to do. They have a hard job to do, but we do too. I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I am trained, licensed crisis therapist. I go to crisis calls. And I know how it can feel sometimes when you get in a situation where the unknown is not known. When we go out to those crisis calls, we don't know what the people are going to be like. We don't know what it's going to feel like. We don't know how it's going to turn out. It is a very dangerous situation. And just like for them, they don't know who's in the car. Even though I felt like the three cars were too much, and I'm not backing down from that one, it was. And it scared me, and it did. But I have had more positive interactions with the police than negative. I think it's great that we get to speak out about our encounters. And I hope that me speaking out helps somebody else. I got over 100 inboxes of interactions that people have had with the police, right? I think that's great. When I don't do something right or I make a patient of mine feel a certain way, I want them to tell me. I didn't feel good that night. I thought it was overdone. But at the end of the day, I will still need to call the police at some point. I will. They are there to protect and serve. And we call them when things are not going well in some situations, right? I want to say that I appreciate the police. I just want some of their behavior to change. And maybe it can and maybe it can't. And that's not through a training. I appreciate the police. I just want some of their behavior to change, right? I think that I've had traffic tickets for a long time, and I get mad before they get mad. right? I had an encounter yesterday with the Sumner County police officers, and the interaction was so different, right? They were so together, helpful, you know, connected each other, stayed on the phone. And it made me realize that maybe it was a bad day for me and maybe it was a bad day for them. I don't know. I did not record that video to bash the police officers. I didn't. I recorded the video because I wanted to share what it felt like in my experience at that particular time. I want that behavior, them to think about, we're already feeling a certain way, right? And I'm sure they are too. One of the things I want to leave you with, because this is going to be a topic that I talk about more on my show. I want to leave you with this. We are not going to always do anything right on either side. But the more we get to know each other, we can make it where we are not the enemy and we can feel like they are not the enemy. They're going to continue to write tickets. I'm probably not going to slow down. I am. But if ever I'm in a situation that I really need the police, I want them to be available. I want both of us to go home safe. They have a family, I have a family. And that was just one emotional day. I did take 2 days off from work because I could not, it was really traumatic for me, honestly. So today I came into work. I kind of like working on Sundays and had a really good day today. I'm gonna have a really good day tomorrow. And I hope the officers are gonna have a really good week. Just don't stop me no more for no ticket. So, how do we support the police and our community? Because we all want to get home safe. I would love for you to inbox me about that because this is a conversation, and I mean it, that we're going to continue to have. We have so many conversations and opinions that we don't have with the right people. I want that to change. And I don't know how, but I don't want to be scared of them. And I don't want them to be scared of me. When a police officer walks up to the car, they don't know what they're about to encounter. Same as in my crisis counselor role, I don't know what I'm going to encounter. So we can relate on that. But one thing that I would like to say at the end of the day, I got home safe, and I hope the officers got home safe. I appreciate all the warm, well, caring comments because I needed it. I appreciate the fact that I had people that I could talk to because I needed that too. I appreciate the police, but I want them to appreciate and respect me as well. Right? Again, I want us both to get home safely. I appreciate you all. I'll be looking for those inboxes so we can all get out of this mode that is us against them. Because at the end of the day, it's not. At the end of the day, we all come together as one. I want them to be proficient in their jobs, and I want to be a good citizen in this community. I appreciate you all. Inbox me your concerns, or even if you got some accolades where the police did help you, inbox those too. This was one incident, just one. You know how many times I go to a restaurant and the food is bad on that one visit, but I still go back to that restaurant to try it again, right? Do you know how many times I go into a grocery store and I might get a spoiled meat or spoiled milk, but I still go back to that store? I am going to try to continue to engage the police in a positive, genuine, helpful way. I just hope they do the same. This is Tammy Speaks, and I appreciate you listening. Thank you.